Every so often I'll get a story in my news feed on Facebook, usually from a Christian friend of mine or an atheist, about the latest developments in prayer in school or whether or not creationism should be taught in school. So here's my 2 cents for whatever it's worth. First of all, prayer in school. I think there's a bit of a misconception among some Christians that prayer has been somehow made illegal in schools, and it hasn't. Number one, this only pertains to public schools, schools that are directly funded by the government, not parochial schools or private schools. And number two, this is only public praying at big assemblies. This doesn't have anything to do with your child giving a quiet prayer over his food in the lunchroom. And from my perspective, this is really a very positive thing. I know it feels like a punch in the face to a lot of Christians because they have been the top dogs in America for hundreds of years. They're used to just kind of being able to give a good generic prayer at all kinds of assemblies and programs, and it's just the way they're used to doing it. Anytime you change a tradition like that, it can feel like a punch in the face. The problem is, it is very easy to give a good generic prayer that will be okay for most denominations, whether you're Baptist or Episcopal or Catholic. It'll work for all of that. But it's a little bit trickier when you're trying to be sympathetic to other belief systems, to Muslims and Jews and pagans and what have you. And so this isn't anything personal against Christians. This is simply an attempt to try and be more sympathetic to all kinds of different belief systems. And again, very positive in my opinion, because your child can pray however he wants, over his food, before a test. There's no problem with that, and he can give whatever prayer he wants. So, it really just depends on how you look at it. My opinion on creationism is very similar. I don't know why any Christian would want creationism taught in schools. I know it seems like a good idea, but the fact of the matter is, science is very uniform. It's very easy to teach science in schools. Most scientists basically agree on things, and what they teach in school is going to be uniformed. But when it comes to creationism, this is a very, very personal thing, and it has to do with your faith and your denomination. And to me, I think by far the best thing is for the home and the church to be teaching these things to kids. Don't worry about school. They'll learn what they learn in school, and then when they come home and they go to church, they get to learn what you teach them, and they get to learn it your way as exhaustively as you want to. So it really is a very positive thing. It just depends on how you want to look at it, for whatever my 2 cents is worth. I'm the Urban Omnist. And guys, please don't forget to support us as much as possible by clicking subscribe, liking us on Facebook and Twitter, and please, 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 please send me those questions right at this address. Thank you very much. Again, I'm the Urban Omnist.